K-beauty just hits different, guys. It really does. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be talking about some Korean cruelty-free makeup, and I am so excited for today's video because for the longest time I have been wanting to get into K-beauty. I've been wanting to showcase more Asian makeup brands, makeup products on my channel, and really just push for that. But being cruelty-free, it does make it a little difficult when purchasing from Asian beauty brands because a lot of times their cruelty-free status is not so clear. But I think I found two that is pretty solid, and I'll leave the articles where I did my own research on in case that would be helpful to you. I think with a lot of Asian beauty brands, I think you just kind of have to trust your gut feeling or even give the brand benefit of the doubt because yeah, just in the Asian market, it's not really so clear with cruelty-free status. That's not really like, I feel like a selling point in Asian beauty brands. I feel like in Western brands, it's like if you are cruelty-free or vegan, like that's something you push out. So it's very different, but I think I found two. So the first one is called Unleashia, and I've actually been following them on Instagram for a little bit now. And the second brand is called Eglips, and I found this on YESJUDY, which is where I bought everything from, the Unleashia products as well, which I do have an affiliate code with YESJUDY. My code is YESJUDY, and YESJUDY has like a bunch of other branded Korean beauty products. My top is also from YESJUDY. It's where I get like a lot of my clothing from as well, so would check them out. Leave that down below as well. But I actually saw Eglips on YESJUDY's cruelty-free tab because YESJUDY does have that. But I would say with that cruelty-free filter on YESJUDY, just do your further research because there were some brands on that list where I just went ahead and double checked on Google, and some of those brands were not cruelty-free, so just double check, and I found that Eglips was pretty solid as well. So those are two brands that I'm going to be talking about today. I bought a couple of things from both, and I have most of it on my face today, and I love how my makeup turned out. I've been testing some products out for a couple of weeks now. Some of them I just used for the first time today, so we're gonna talk all about it, and I'm so excited to talk about it all because K-beauty just hits different, guys. It really does. So with that being said, if you guys are curious about Unleashia and Eglips and all the products that are on my face right now, then please continue watching. Before we hop into all the products, I do want to quickly mention my really good friend Denise Lim here on YouTube. A lot of you guys always ask me to review more K-beauty, but like I stated before, it is a little difficult when you are cruelty-free, but I would highly recommend my friend Denise because her product knowledge and her reviews are so good. If you really like my style of reviews and how it's like very structured, she does a very similar structure as well. She's very informative, and she has tried a lot. She buys a lot as well. When she tries a lip tint, like she gets all of the shades and swatches everything. She does comparisons as well, so I would highly recommend you guys check her out too if you want to have like a trustworthy person to get reviews from. Like she does all that K-beauty stuff. So I will leave her channel linked down below. I just wanted to mention her before we get started because I think I am really limited to what I can try, but hopefully this is like the start. Hopefully I can find more brands that, you know, I can trust a little that are actually cruelty-free. And if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. Follow up with like an article to like support that because there are some brands that people perceive to be cruelty-free, but when I go on Google, it says otherwise, you know, like so some brands is like 3CE and Romance. But anyway, I'm just rambling now. Let's hop into the products. Okay, the first one is from Eglips. I'm going in order of application. So this one is from Eglips. This is their Blur Powder Packed, and I actually mentioned this in my previous video, which was my current #1 product. So I of course have been loving this. I got mine in the shade number 21, and I think they have 4 shades, and this shade is the second lightest, and this is about $10.80 US, and it does come with a little powder puff in here, which I don't use, but it would be really great for touch-ups if I were to go out, but not going out. So what I like to do is dip my beauty sponge in here and take this underneath my eyes to set in my concealer, and also like my T-zone area where I have a little bit more pores. And I don't know, like look at my skin today, guys. Like I know I always say this, like whatever you see online, people use filters, people have lighting, it can make your skin look really good. And I have like a big window in front of me. I have like this little light here. It doesn't really do too much. Like if I turn it off, you know, like did you see that difference? I don't know. It's just because I feel like this side of my face is not lit well because my window, like I'm filming on an angle. anyway. I just feel like my skin looks very like blurred. I don't know if it's just me, but I would have to thank this little powder for. And I recently got the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores powder, and I really like that too, but this is like $10 US. It's so much more affordable. Obviously you probably get less product in this one, but still I think it's a really great product for its price. And that's the thing with K-beauty, it's so affordable as well. A lot of their things are very affordable. So I have been loving this. I love how this looks on my skin. Would recommend. The next product is also from Eglips as well. This is their Natural Auto Eyebrow Pencil. I got mine in the shade number 3 Grey Brown, and this is about $6 US. And if you keep up with my project pan, you're probably thinking, Judy, why did you buy another triangle brow pencil? Because what I have learned from my project pan, that these triangle brow pencils last forever. And I'm still going through my Winky Looks one, but I'm almost nearing the end, and I really do like a triangle brow pencil just to sort of get the base going. And I think this is really good. I think it applies really well, applies very evenly. Because my brows are so sparse and I'm technically drawing on like my skin, not on top of like my brows, sometimes brow pencils can look a little bit patchy, but I find that this is very natural. Like, it's in the name, Natural Auto Eyebrow. Like, I feel like it's very natural. The only thing is that this shade is not my color. It is pretty red, like it has a really reddy brown underbase. My hair is pretty dark, so I do like them to be a bit darker, but this shade is not matching, but I'll still get my use out of it because I do go on top with my micro brow pencil and then a brow powder, so it does match in the end. But initially when you apply, if you're wearing it alone, they also have like a micro brow pencil as well that I'm pretty curious about, so I think I might purchase that one next time when I finish all of my other brow pencils. So still staying on Eglips, I got one of their eyeshadow palettes. So this is the Color Fit Eye Palette. I got mine in the shade number 2 from Rosy, and this is about $22 US. So I noticed that eyeshadow palettes definitely are a little bit more expensive compared to like their base products, but this comes with 3 mattes and 1 metallic. And you guys, like, just look at this product, and does it not just scream Judy to you? Like, these tones, this ratio, I just can't. That really pulled me in. Like, this rosy blush tone. We have the 3 mattes, so 2 of them is like a transition, and then we have the dark brown, and then you have the 1 metallic. For me, in a quad, this literally is the perfect ratio. Like, I feel like a lot of quads usually have half and half, so like 2 metallics, 2 mattes, and personally for me, I think a 3-to-1 ratio is much better and more realistic to my makeup style. And when I saw these tones, I was like, oh, give it to me. So what I want to note with K-beauty is that they just have a different preference when it comes to makeup. So if you're coming from like a Western perspective, you might have, I don't know, a little culture shock, a makeup shock, I should say. With their eyeshadows, they are very light and buildable. They're not gonna be a one swatch pigment type of formula. So if you're expecting that and you try this, you're probably gonna think this product is really bad. But in this case, it's not technically, because that's just how they are formulating these products to be. It's to be more sheer, more buildable. And also with K-beauty, they love glitters. They love glitters, pressed glitters, loose glitters, like they love glitters. My eyes are super glittery and I love it. But in the Western market, people hate glitter. If there's a glitter in there, they won't buy it. It's so like crazy to see the difference between the two. But that is something you definitely should just note, that there is just going to be a different preference, and their target market, like, this is what people like. And especially with this palette, it is pretty sheer. You have to really build up the product. So I think even with the dark brown, it is pretty like light. So I think this palette would be great for like an everyday makeup look, just for like a wash of color and just a little definition in the lash line. It's not gonna be like, you know, blush crush, you know? This is definitely giving me blush crush vibes. It's still a really great palette, and I think for a daily, everyday palette, I can definitely see myself using this more. For me, because I do use more Western products, I still have to sort of adjust to how light and sheer it is. Yeah, I'm still adjusting, but I do like it. Definitely for more natural days for sure. And then I also got another eyeshadow palette. This one is from Unleashia. This is their Get Jewel palette. I got mine in the shade number 1 Jimmy Bean, and this is about $18.50 USD, so a little bit more affordable than the eglips one. And I actually got this as a free gift when I was purchasing on YESJUDY, so I think they were having some kind of promotion. If you bought some products from Unleashia, they would give you this as a free gift, which I'm like, thank you so much. So I got mine in number 1 Jimmy Bean, and this one does come with 2 matte, 1 metallic, and 1 pressed glitter. And this is the palette that I'm currently wearing on my eyes, and I love it. Although it's not like my perfect ratio, I think this still does balance out, and this one is definitely a lot more pigmented than the eglips one. This one I wouldn't say it's like almost like COLLAB pigmented, but it's definitely a lot more pigmented for like, I would say like similar to 3CE eyeshadow palette, that kind of pigment. The mattes are really easy to blend out, very buildable at that too. They have like this muted effect to them. And then for the metallic in here, this is more like an eyeshadow topper, similar to the Urban Decay Moondust eyeshadows. And you know, when I was using this shadow today, I was like, I feel like the Urban Decay Moondust eyeshadows are a little overpriced, because for a single shadow, I forgot how much it is. I think it's like $22 US. This is $18, and you pretty much get like a Moondust type of eyeshadow in here as well. Like, it's such a pretty eyeshadow topper. My eyes are just so sparkly, and I'm like, why didn't I do my makeup more like this more often? You know, like add more glitter. It's just so pretty. I love it. And then the pressed glitter in here is actually really nice as well. I feel like with that like micro eyeshadow topper along with like the chunkier glitters, shit's good. Love it. I love it so much. I personally don't think I suit like the Asian style of makeup, like with the wing liner going downwards and then like the natural lash. I think for me, I really need a good wing and a little bit of lashes. I think that just suits me more. But I really do love how this look turned out, and I feel like this is a really nice fall look as well. And then another product from Unleashia, this is their Easy Glitter Stick, and I got mine in the shade number 2 Flutter, and this is about $10 US. And oh my goodness, guys. Okay, I'm wearing this in my inner corners, and essentially what it is, it's like a glittery eyeliner. It's like in sort of, not a jumbo stick, but it's not like a pencil. It definitely has a bit of thickness to it. And this is just going to deposit little micro glitters wherever you place it. Like, I feel like if you don't like pressed glitters, but you want that glittery effect, you need this. You don't feel those micro glitters. It applies like an eyeliner, but you get that impact, you get that shine. You do. Like, it's that micro glitter. And I feel like this is different from like a metallic eyeliner, because it has those little micro glitters in there that just looks so stunning. And like in my inner corners, I'm obsessed. One swipe, you get that pigment. And for $10, guys, I want to get more shades. I really want to get more shades. Like, this is just so pretty. You could just apply this all over the eyes, blend it out with your finger, you're good to go. You have like a wash of glitter all over your eyes. It's beautiful. And next up is the last product I got from Eglips. This is their Slim Fit Shading powder, and I got mine in the shade number 1 Ginger Slim Fit. They have 2 shades, and this is $9 US. I mainly got this because I wanted to try like the A-girl style eye look. Pretty much what you do is like you get a contour shade and you like contour around your eye bag to give you like a very cutesy look, and that doesn't suit me. I feel like that doesn't suit me. I feel like me doing this, just highlighting to get that sort of A-girl style kind of look, but not contouring. I feel like when I contour, because I have so much fine lines, it doesn't look cute. So I tried, but didn't look good on me. So what I like to use this for is just to contour my face very lightly, and also contour my nose. And what I really like about this is the undertone. I feel like it's not too dark, like it's a very subtle type of contour, and it's not gray. It's not so ashy on me. I don't know. Like, I mean, it makes sense, you know? It makes sense that all of these products is going to look better on my skin tone than some like Western products would, right? Because this is catered to a similar skin tone of mine. I like the product, but I didn't like what I got it for, like the A-girl style thing. So yeah, I like it. I think it's good, and it's gonna be my new like contour shade now. I like it. It's very subtle. I'm wearing it today, but like I feel like it's just so subtle. It's great, it's great. And then back onto Unleashia, I have their Tap Me Palette Duo. I got mine in the shade number 1 Petite, and this is about $16 US. I quickly wanted to mention I forgot about the eyeshadow palette. So in the images for the pressed glitter, it looked like there was like little heart glitters in there as well. But maybe it's just my palette, I'm not too sure, but you don't have any of those heart-shaped glitters in there. And I'm not sure if that was like just an extra thing they added in their photo shoot. I'll put some images here. How there's like these little heart-shaped glitters. You don't get that in the palette. It's just like normal circle glitters. Don't mind that, but just something to know. But going back to the Tap Me palette, so this is like an eyeshadow duo, so you get one matte and one glitter. But I also read that this is like a multi-purpose powder, so you can use it as a blush, which is what I did today. And I love it as blush. I haven't used this as eyeshadow, but as blush. This shade, guys, this shade. And I feel like, I don't know if it's the blurring pact or if it's this blush, but I feel like it looks a little very diffused, very smoothed out. And I love this shade as well. Guys, I'm just really loving everything in this haul. Like, there's not really one thing that I don't like in this haul, like, truly. And I feel like this is a really great, like, everyday duo. You could just take a little bit of the matte, apply it all over, dabble on the glitter on top of your eyes if you like that. Like, oh, so pretty. They have some other shades as well. And I also want to mention that with Unleashia, BB is like their muse or the ambassador, the model for a lot of their products. BB is a Korean R&B singer, yeah, and she's the model for them, so that's pretty cool. And then the two final products are lip products. So these are both from Unleashia. I'll talk about this one first. This is the Hug Velvet Tint, and I got mine in the shade number 3 Sheer. This is about $11. So good as well. And guys. Okay, the packaging, first off, it's that soft matte feeling. I love that. And the applicator is a pretty standard applicator, but what's so special about this liquid lipstick, it is so velvet. Like, this is the most velvety type of texture I have ever applied onto my lips. It does have a fragrance to it. It smells like, I would say, maybe apples. It smells so fresh, delicious. I love that as well. The shade, is this shade just not me? I love the shade. It's a very beautiful peachy tone. The way this applies is so dreamy. I like to use my finger to blot it out to get more of a diffuse effect, and it just looks so good. I think if I could compare it to anything, maybe to the Kaleidos lip glaze, where it's that very similar like velvety texture. Like, it's very smooth and buttery, but with the Kaleidos one, this is definitely more thicker, and I would say a little bit more like dry. But these are so good, guys. I really want to get more shades. Like, where have I been all this time, guys? Unleashia and Eglips is definitely more like a smaller Korean beauty brand, but I feel like Unleashia, just because I tried more of their like eyeshadows and stuff like that, I feel like they're gonna blow up. Like, they're gonna be really big. Their products are just so good. I haven't tried a lot of Korean beauty brands, so I don't know how they compare. Maybe some other brands, you know, like the big names like Etude House, Clio, 3CE, maybe their stuff is like way better. I don't know. But like, from what I can try, so good. And the next product as well. Okay, this one is the non-sticky dazzling tint. I got mine in the shade number 5 Nice Step, and this is about $15. I saw that this had a lot of good reviews, and I think this is probably like a popular shade from Unleashia, and I can see why. Okay, so that's what I'm currently wearing on my lips. It is pretty much like a lip tint, a lip stain, and this also has a really nice scent as well. I just can't describe it, but it does smell very fruity and it's very fresh. The applicator is in a teardrop shape, which makes it a lot easier to apply. And okay, this is just so comfortable. I feel like it's like a watery kind of lip tint, but the way that it applies, it's so hydrating, and it definitely is not sticky. So if you want like a shine, like a gloss on your lips, but you don't want that stickiness, this tint is amazing. So it does stain. I've been wearing this for maybe an hour now. I'll just take some off so you can see the stain. And this is what it stains like if I took it off. I'll just kind of like reapply it because, oh, this is so comfortable and like really my ideal kind of lip color, especially if I were to like go out anywhere. Because once my lip product fades away, my lips look very, very dull. but because the stains and it's hydrating, I need more shades. I do. I feel like I need more of everything. Like everything I tried in today's haul, today's review, chef's kiss. Like I can't recommend you a favorite. If I could say my least favorite, I would say probably the eyeshadow palette from Eglips, just because I'm still not used to that like very sheer type of finish. But I do like it and I love the tones. So I definitely want to keep playing with it. Let me know if there's any other products that you want me to try from Eglips or Unleashia. Just let me know. Just let me know your thoughts down below. And if you guys did enjoy this video and you found it helpful and fun to watch, if you could, please give the video a thumbs up for me. I'd appreciate it so much. And with that being said, that does conclude today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. I love you so much and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!